time of your life, live, so that in that good time there should be no ugliness or death for yourself.
I should leave the room then.
Any life your life touches. Seek goodness everywhere, and when it is found, bring it out of its hiding place and let it be free and unashamed.
Not gonna find it here. Not in this house.
In matter and in flesh, the least of the values, for these are the things that hold death and must pass away. Discover in all things that which shines and is beyond corruption. Encourage virtue in whatever heart it may have been driven into secrecy and sorrow. Despise evil and ungodliness, but not men of ungodliness or evil. These understand. Ignore the obvious, for it is unworthy of the clear eye and the kindly heart. A clear eye and a kindly heart. In the time of your life, live, so that in that wondrous time you shall not add to the misery and sorrow of the world, but shall smile the infinite delight and mystery of it. Mystery. Smile.
Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's check out Observer System Redux on Xbox Series X. Okay, adjust the camera. Do I have control over the cursor? Okay. Logo on the left is visible, and the right is barely visible. It's not visible. Oh, well, that's that then. But that's too dark for YouTube, so let's do that. Okay, what do we got for video? Chromatic aberration? 4K, huh? FOV at 90, I think that's okay. It's weird that it doesn't use the system settings. Why would you have to check a box in here? Well, there's lots of things I don't understand in this world, so go figure. Now, you might have noticed that I have covered this game on PC and Switch. So this is, while not a sequel, more like an enhanced expansion. So there are new cases inside, but I think the basic gameplay is the same, and the story is the same. But we'll find out. I don't know if I'm going to be clever enough to find these new cases, though. When I played the Switch version, I totally missed cases that I played on the PC version, so yeah. Don't expect any expert review here. Like I said, these are long-form reviews, so I review the game the entire time that we play them. Personally, I find that more helpful when I go to decide to buy a game. Although, if you're an Xbox Series X owner, you probably have very few choices, and this is one of the choices that you can make, which utilizes the Series X, or at least has the extensions.
You there? Come in, Lazarski.
That being said, it's really not a bad game. It's not perfect, that's for sure.
There?
Yeah, I'm here.
You okay there? I've been hailing you for the past 5 minutes.
I'm fine. I must have dozed off.
No rest for the wicked. How's the dream meter treating you?
Well, I'm not a vegetable yet.
Could have fooled me.
Hardy har.
I'm serious, Dan. Your signal's all over the place. Have you taken your meds?
Not yet.
Not in a while.
Do it now. I need you in good shape.
That's why I check your status. And then we will take the pill.
Yes.
There you go. Looking better already.
Yeah, wouldn't want me to mess up. Can you see the headlines? Another leech goes berserk.
Don't be like that. It's just...
Yeah.
Any work for me?
What's this about? Just checking in, or you need me downtown?
Nah, just a checkup. No one left for you to interrogate.
Sounds pretty bad.
Yep, not pretty. The explosion leveled half a block. The place is still on fire. Corporate goons all over the place, securing the area.
Covering your tracks, you mean?
Careful what you say. This is a monitored channel.
Who is this? How'd you get this frequency?
Don't you recognize me?
Adam?
Yes. Well, what's left of me? Dad.
What happened? Where have you been all this time?
Away from you. It's funny. Thought it would be easier. Hear your voice after all these years. But it really isn't.
Come on, Adam, don't start.
I really thought I could pull it off, you know? I was so close to making a difference, to setting us all free. And now it's... can't be for nothing.
Doesn't matter. Tell me where you are, I'll come and get you.
Shit. Dad, for once in your life, just listen to me.
Huh? What'd you say?
Whatever happens, I need you to remember, you're not in control.
Adam, can you hear me? You still there? Adam? God damn it.
Dad? Dad?
Matriarch, display caller ID.
Displaying now.
Krabinsky. That's new. Matriarch, locate source of last call.
Triangulating coordinates.
Come on.
Location established. Tenement building. Class C district.
Jesus. Adam, the stacks. You just had to hit bottom, huh?
Oh, I just noticed there's no subtitles. You might.
Rock fucking bottom.
It's got such a distinct voice, but it's sometimes hard to make out because it's so, so gravelly, you know. Yeah, so this is a sci-fi slash horror game. I mean, I think it's supposed to be horror. I don't think anything is like particularly frightening in the game, but it's not straight sci-fi, right? It's a thriller, I suppose. I don't know. People may feel differently about it than I do, and maybe they're going to add more like horror elements to this game, or this version of the game. It's going to be hard to say. Like I said, there's definitely some elements which are indicative of horror, but I don't think the game is necessarily trying to scare you. I think it's generally trying to make you uncomfortable. I think. I mean, I don't know. You know, I scare easily, so, you know. If I say something's not scary, then, yeah. Probably not too scary. I mean, this is not Blooper Team's best game, but it's also not a horrible game. So I don't know. I had fun with it. So we'll see if we still continue to have fun. Okay, so are there subtitles which I don't know about? Well, there are not. That's, oh, there we go. Okay. I was like, what the heck? Can you make a modern game without subtitles? Oh. You can't see me. Oh.
Need to get out. Easy there, Tin Man. I'm not looking for trouble. Oh, tenant.
No.
I don't live in this dump, if that's what you're asking. State your business.
Police business.
I'm leading an investigation. KPD. State your business. One of your tenants is my business. Tenant. Name.
Lazarski.
Last name, Lazarski. Not on the record. You're sure? Check again. Tenant. Name.
Grabinski.
Grabinski. Leon Grabinski. Tenant. Apartment 7. Ground floor. Through the courtyard. Turn right, turn left. Straight ahead, turn right. Yeah, I got it. Backwards and forwards. Thanks. Door open.
Yeah, I don't know how much this game benefits from a higher resolution. It's got a lot of post-processing effects, and the rooms are really. I mean, it's not like a lot of draw distance. A lot of the art is very stylistic. I did notice that when I was playing the Switch version, is that compared to the PC version, you know, wasn't necessarily more clear because the alpha effects were so heavy. I mean, as you can see. So even viewing it in 4K is not necessarily going to be like an impressive thing to see. I just want to keep people's expectations realistic when we're looking at these Xbox Series X games and games that aren't specifically, you know, exclusively made for the system. So you're not necessarily going to get a revolution, and I've switched off the auto HDR mode. I find the mode doesn't really do things correctly, although this game does support HDR natively, so it won't interfere with the grading like the auto HDR does. I'm not really a fan of it. I mean, I thought I would be, but then once I started seeing it in my games, I was like, yeah, you know, that doesn't look right. Apartment 7.
The hell?
They're here. They've come for us. Help me.
Adam? Oh my God.
Abnormal stress levels. Heart rate irregular. Administer a mild sedative.
Dispatch, this is Lazarski, ID 656210. Can anyone hear me? Great. Fucking great. Okay, then. Maybe it's not him. Doesn't have to be.
Didn't I turn on subtitles? I could have swore I did.
Efficiency restored.
This is Lazarski 656210, setting up a crime scene.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I did. Apply. Did I not hit apply?
I need to check the victim's compass for connections. Victim is equipped with an ID mixer. Identification not possible. Damn it.
What, was he streaming on Mixer? Well, no wonder he lost his head.
HN. Gotta start somewhere.
No, I have to do it this way. Okay, fine.
Erratic cutting pattern, indicating the killer was in a frenzy. The head was removed post-mortem. It's possible the killer took it. Motive unclear.
Homo sapiens.
$6 million volts wasn't enough. ID check failed. Time of death about an hour ago, before he called me.
Yeah, and it's got that really crappy motion blur, which has been an obsession with developers lately. But it's such an exaggerated effect that it's distracting, or at least I feel it's distracting. Because your natural eye motion does not look like this. I mean, this is an artifact of film and running at 24 frames, but your eyes don't do this. So that's why I don't like it if I'm playing a first-person game and it's not trying to simulate my eye. That's what you're supposed to be trying to do. But you know, somebody wants to show off that their arts degree, was able to be applied in the real world, I guess. Holographic frame.
A hidden data storage. The encryption is too complex for my hacking tool. I'm taking it with me. Might be able to decode it later. Controlled substance 45F, better known as Phi. You'd never touch this, Graham.
Oh, my face is blanked out. How rude. That is for me. I'll just take things from the crime scene. Don't mind me.
Collateral damage or evidence disposal?
Ah, excuse me. Motherboard. Is it for an AMD or an Intel? Guess we'll never know.
This panel is busted. The signal must have come from somewhere else. Bingo.
I need to find it out. Where I thought he had a console we could use. Identity card. Adam Lazarski.
Chiron Incorporated. Eye-level clearance. Looks genuine, but it's expired. Printed on real paper. A little archaic for you, Adam.
Let's see.
There we go.
More Synchrosine.
Synchrosine collected. Synchrosine
Ooh, read the mail. They know. Listen, I know you're a busy man and all, but we gotta talk. Now, I think they're onto me. For real this time. I'm almost certain someone followed me home yesterday, and today I saw this weird guy outside my window, just standing there. If you can't guarantee my safety, then I'm out. I got enough problems as it is. HM. RE, complications. As far as our little mule goes, don't worry. I can manage her. She's not like us. She knows she's in over her head, and it clearly terrifies her. You can't expect too much from a simple mind. For now, just focus on your work and leave the human relation aspect of our project to me. For the time being, calm down and maintain focus. Eyes on the prize. J. P.S. Glad you like the place. I think it captures the essence of what we're trying to accomplish. Downtown Inferno. Tragic accident or insurgent attack. Emergency services are still on the scene after an immense explosion tore a hole in what was once a serene business area of downtown Krakow. The blast is now thought to have originated at a Chiron Incorporated Research and Development Center. Although a joint search effort has been launched by the KPD and corporate personnel, the rescue teams scouring the site are yet to find any survivors amongst the rubble. The exact number of casualties is yet to be calculated, but according to our sources, no high-ranking Chiron official was injured in the tragic event. As to what caused the explosion, early reports suggest a reactor malfunction, but a corporate executive who wishes to remain anonymous has his own ideas on the subject. We are not excluding anything at this point, but this has a terrorist written all over it. It is precisely the sort of cruel and cowardly tactics the anti-Republican insurgents excel at. We'll have an official statement on the matter shortly. If the insurgents were indeed behind this vicious attack, their goals remain a mystery. The center conducted civilian research, focusing primarily on developing new and improved neural links and other consumer products. It seems that whatever third party was involved, their sole purpose was to wreak havoc and destruction, striking fear into the hearts of the public at large. When asked to comment, Police Inspector Robert Pikula gave a prompt and stern reply. Chiron executives have provided their full support in dealing with the situation. He then retreated to his squad car, clearly distraught by the events of the day. We will bring you more on the story as it develops. Documents. Corrupted data, corrupted data, corrupted data, corrupted data. Programs, home security. Open the gate.
I've deactivated the apartment security system, leaving the crime scene. This just doesn't feel right. You're still alive.
Remain in your apartments and await further instruction. This is a sanctioned lockdown procedure. There is no need for concern.
Oh, I think I have to, I have to get out of here first.
Come here, quick.
KPD, I need to ask you some questions.
Do you know what's going on? My holo projection got cut off. I can't get a signal.
The building is under lockdown. No external connection. Not much we can do.
Shit. Sounds serious. So, you wanted to ask me something?
Tenant and 7.
Do you know who lives in apartment 7?
7? I didn't even know anyone lived there. Hey, you wouldn't happen to know when they're gonna fix the connection. Not that it's like super important to me or anything. I just need to know.
It'll take some time.
I'm not sure if anyone even knows we've been locked in. It might take a while.
Oh, God. I mean, sure, that's fine. It's just, you know, the apartment feels very small all of a sudden. Kinda claustrophobic. Is it hot in here? I'm sweating something awful.
Just take a deep breath. It's gonna be fine.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? I'm just gonna sit here and wait for them to fix it. Can you talk to me some more? It makes it kind of easier.
What can you tell me?
Well, what do you want to talk about?
Yeah, you know. Gorski the Giant was fighting Killer Cromer today. You an AMA fan?
Not really. Sounds like you are.
Of course I don't know who won since
Hold
my
on a second.
projector went out. Why are my hands shaking?
You been living here long?
Oh, well, it must have been at least 7 or 8 years.
Ever had a lockdown before?
I don't think so. I don't remember my projector going off. Ever.
Sorry, I don't have time for this.
Oh, okay. I understand. It's no problem. I'll just sit here, alone. I'm really starting to sweat like a pig.
Hang in there.
That's right. You have some inch. Whoa! What the heck? What? Wow! That just dropped. That just dropped its frame rate like a sack of hammers. My goodness.
What is it?
What's up with the lockdown? Is it the phage? Was there an outbreak?
Too early to tell. I'm looking into it right now.
Looking into it? Are you out of your mind? We might all be infected.
You don't know that. Best thing we can do is stay calm and...
And let them come and slaughter us? I won't let them take me. I won't.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, I don't know what's going on there. Whatever it is, it's causing quite a dip in performance. I don't remember if that was in the PC version or not.
What? What do you want?
Got a minute, sir? KPD.
Oh God, they're here! The cleaners are here!
KPD, I need to talk to you.
Get away from me, man. I got a piece on me, and I ain't afraid to use it.
No, you don't. Now calm down. I'm just looking for some answers.
Oh, I know how you get your answers. I got nothing to tell you.
Oh, so sensitive. Yeah, boy, the performance is definitely not optimized in this game. That's kind of a shame. Well, pleasant. Not planning on pooping there anytime soon. Oh, is it this way? I think it's this way. Excuse me. Yeah, that's a wee bit dark. I thought there was another place for me to get out of here. I thought there was like a hole in the wall or something. I mean, besides this. Ah, there we go.
PD, I need to talk to you.
You broke it. No, you broke it. Nuh-uh.
Will you get these kids to shut up? I'm fucking talking here. Yeah, what's this about?
Do you know Lieutenant in Department 7?
Dad, Tommy's picking on me. Shut up, snitch.
I thought I told you to shut up. 7, huh? Nah, can't say that I know the guy.
Okay, so it's a guy.
Yeah, well, seen him once or twice. I might have a vague recollection.
Could you give me a vague description?
Maybe. What's it to you?
Police business.
Police business. Just answer the question, and I'll get out of your face.
So that's how it's gonna be, huh? Why don't you knock on that door and see for yourself?
Can you describe him or not? I don't have time for games.
All right, all right. Younger fellow, probably in his 20s.
Wow. Anything else?
Nah, I never really got a good look at him. Medium height, medium build. He was just kinda there, you know?
Is everything all right in there?
What? Oh, yeah. You know how kids are these days.
Do I?
Yeah, you gotta be strict with them, or they'll just walk all over you. Usually, I just sit them down in front of the projectors, keeps them nice and quiet. But the thing just went and died on cheap American crap.
Anything suspicious?
Have you seen anything suspicious around the building? Any strangers skulking around?
Nah, I don't pay much attention to the other tenants. Bunch of losers. A lot of.
You are so dumb. Not as dumb as you are. Nuh-uh. You're way dumber.
Shut the fuck up!
Not upstanding citizens like you.
You bet your ass. Good thing we'll be getting out of this dump soon.
Is that right?
Yep, I've been working my way up. I even filed for a status upgrade. Once that goes through, we'll be moving to a B-class district in no time.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Synchrosine refilled.
I don't know. You guys think it's still kind of dark? I think it's still pretty freaking dark, man. Why to hack it? Four, 6, 4, 0, 4, 6, 4. Four, 6, 4. 4, 4, 0, 6. 6044. Right, 0464. 4604 4460 4 whoop 4640 4046 0464 0644 0644 4640 4460 4046 4064. Oh my god, what a pain in the ass. Zero 446. There we go. God. I have no patience for hacking. Let me shake down a dead body or something.
What might that be?
Power cable. Okay. Oh, I don't know what it is apparently. Then plug this in. Which one reaches? Where's the other? Where's the other one go? It's gotta go somewhere. Oh, I wish I could unplug that. Can't do anything with that.
Come to the door, please. Just want to talk.
Who are you? Did Chiron send you?
I'm with the KPD, if that's what you're asking.
Seriously? We haven't had a cop around these parts in... never, I guess.
Well, you got one now.
Yeah, good luck. You're gonna fucking need it.
I see. Really? I can't do anything with this? Doesn't reach. Oh, okay, well, I guess I shouldn't spend too much time on it.
Janitor left the door open.
Alright, why don't we stop it there? This is audap. You're watching Observer System Redux on Xbox Series X. Well, I do like the game so far. It's the same as all the other versions, the PC version. So we haven't run into any of the new content yet. If you haven't tried it out, I suggest checking it out. I think it's on sale right now. And it's at a little bit lower price since the game is a little older, and this is basically just it's basically like a Game of the Year version. Obviously, there's going to be some ports where you're going to be use your brain a little bit more. It is mainly in enclosed areas, so you're not going to have like a giant city to explore or anything like that. You will be basically just kind of walking around the entire apartment complex. I don't think you ever really leave. I think there are places that you go which are virtual, but I think it's basically a bottle story. Everything happens in kind of one place. I suggest people check it out for themselves. It is something that I actually would recommend. But coming in with your expectations low, this is not a triple A tier game. This is more of the B tier game, but I think it's still a good experience. And hopefully we run into some of the new content. Hopefully I'm able to find it. I make no guarantees on this long form review. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.